All right, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't working, but okay, guys. Sorry about that this afternoon. Boy, I needed a nap, guys. I was tired. All right, like I said, this is the last day of my vacation, and for like 3 weeks or like 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get back to work as far as college goes. Well, I really, I really hope we can get all we need to get done accomplished. I really do, especially my capstone, and hopefully there will be an internship waiting for me next semester. Oh boy, jeez. But anyway, this is instead of getting on to Minecraft right now, I thought we'd at least do a little spooky reaction. Yes, it is time for 'Tis the Season to Be Scary. It's time for me to bring that up back into fruition. So what we're going to do is we're going to react to Sir Spooks, King Frostmare, some nukes, and maybe a few others. We'll have to say. Right now, we're going to react to Sir Spooks. As usual, links to the original videos will be in the description box below. So without further ado, let's start with the top 10 scary videos you should not watch at night. You guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, away we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 10 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. I have a goal of reaching 1 million subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you could help me get there. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
Oh, before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to my friend Wolf, the Ancient Slayer. She has reached 500 subscribers, guys. Go over to her. I should have her in my friends. If I'm not subscribed to her, then I will do it. But if you do know her, definitely go over to her. Definitely go over to her channel and leave a like and subscribe and congratulate her. 500 subscribers there. That's not a mean feat. All right, let's go.
This first video that comes to us today starts off with a chilling bang. The video in question was posted to TikTok by a user named Monikita Official on January 20th of this year, and is terrifying. At the start of the video, a woman can be seen panicking and moving around, seemingly getting scared of something that's outside. The videographer then moves a bit closer to the window and passes the camera to the panicked woman. She films outside, and it's right then and there that we finally see what's scaring the woman so badly. Take a look.
Ooh!
Way far off in the distance, a pair of glowing red eyes can be seen staring at the TikTok user, while she continuously screams in panic and fear before the video eventually ends abruptly, leaving us all to wonder what happened to this woman and her family afterward. And
ooh, she got the predator looking at her. No. I'm gonna go, woman, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you opening the door? If that thing's for real, why the hell are you opening that door for? You got your child right there. Oh my God. Man, who knows how fast that thing is? Good Lord. You know, if I look out the window and I see a pair of red eyes glaring at me in the darkness, I'm staying in the house. I'm sorry. I'm not opening up that damn door until I'm satisfied that thing's gone.
And whether or not she called anyone for help.
Oh my God.
It's unclear as to what was staring back at this family with those terrifying red eyes.
You're not one of those.
But it's definitely creepy, and I can only hope that she at least called the police to get them to come out there and investigate the area. That is, if the clip isn't a hoax. Let me know what you guys think.
Hopefully it's a hoax, but if it is, it's one hell of a hoax.
These next 3 videos are all coming from a TikTok user named Skateboard Chris, who seems to be going through quite the ordeal with the paranormal. Each video documents some truly scary things, so let's dive right into the first clip. At the start of the first video, he explains that a day before, he and his cousin pulled out a Ouija board and started messing around with it.
Well, there's your big mistake right there. That's your big number 1 mistake right there, getting out a Ouija board and start playing with it. Never, ever mess with the Ouija board, guys. Never mess with the Ouija board. That is one of the biggest mistakes you could ever make.
Of course, as I'm sure you can imagine, that turned out to be a gigantic mistake. At first,
thank you, Sir Spooks.
All seems to be okay with Chris, but then things start to pick up from there. Listen to the bizarre noises that soon follow whenever Chris sets up his camera to record.
I heard it, but I didn't see it.
These dogs are sleeping on the couch. It's like, screw this, I want nothing to do with this.
I still hear it. You can hear that, can't you? I can. Sound like tapping.
Oh.
Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch.
Ooh. I don't see any line where he
Something
would...
that's also quite interesting to note is that one commenter wrote that he heard the words "get out" about 8 seconds after Chris said that he heard tapping noises. Listen closely.
Ooh.
And obviously, a tripod falls over all by itself at some point.
Yeah, I don't see
In
him
the second
pulling it over. I
video,
don't see
Chris
him
explains
being-
that he was moseying
on the
around the
wire.
kitchen because he couldn't get to sleep, so he decided that he would clean some dishes so he could have something to do. But as he's about to find out, he can't even seem to do that in peace.
It's like the second time tonight.
can turn it on without him.
He also explains that a little bit before this happened, he also heard the shower in his house running downstairs for an unspecified amount of time. Whatever this ghost is, it definitely seems to like water for some odd reason. The third and final video that we'll be looking at today from Skateboard Chris was seemingly filmed very late at night. At the start of the footage, we can see Chris talking to his dogs. He said he had the camera up because he was going to do a live stream, but ultimately decided not to as he was too tired. However, it's not too long later in which something very bizarre happens.
Dogs are like, okay, we're out of here. Ooh. Come on. Like, come on, master, come on. Go with us. Ooh. I don't see any wires. I don't see any wires at all. Well, the dogs are having none of it. Oh, yeah.
The rest of the footage shows Chris trying to figure out what to do, obviously quite scared and worried. To this day, it's unclear as to what exactly Chris is dealing with, but it definitely seems quite serious.
Yeah.
Was this really all the result of him and his cousin playing around with that Ouija board?
Probably.
If so, Chris is probably going to regret that decision for the rest of his life.
Probably. That's why you don't mess with the Ouija board.
This next video was posted to the UFO subreddit by a user known as Crew Chief, and it has been the topic of discussion online for the past few weeks since its initial upload. The upload also provided a statement alongside the video that reads, quote, "First off, I have no idea if this has been posted or debunked already, so my apologies if it has. I stumbled across this video and it said it was posted about 17 hours ago. The video was filmed somewhere in Peru. It is very interesting to say the least. The only thing that makes me wary is the lights on it. Posting to see what you guys think. Given all the crazy claims coming out of that country lately, I figured I'd add to the madness." End quote.
Whoa, what is this?
La Rafael, ya pues, cuidado. La Rafael, a ver, está. Por ahí está yendo ese. Es ese terrestre. Ya, ahí ataquen escopeta.
Yeah, we hear you. Hello.
Just by watching the video, it definitely seems as though there is a triangular-shaped UFO floating around in the night sky, but then again, it's hard to say for sure what this is. The lights all seem to be legit, and the way it casually hovers around in the air all seem quite characteristic of a UFO, but then again, perhaps this is really something else. As for what exactly, who knows? What do you make of this extremely creepy and weird video? Do you think that this is actual footage of a triangular-shaped UFO hovering around in the sky, or something else entirely?
It might be. It might be. You know what I think? I think the UFOs nowadays, they're touring vehicles. I'm convinced that there are sentient beings out there. But from what they've seen of us, we've been put on the do not visit list because of the way we are. Oh, they'll go to our planet and they'll do like tours. So I see these are the humans in their natural habitat. Don't approach them. and rightfully so. I mean, as a more sentient being like they are, a more reasoning being like they probably are, and more advanced, I can't say that I blame them. I mean, look at us. Look at us. We can't even get along with each other. You know, we can't. You know, we've got so much screwed up right now in our society. It's not even funny. You know, we think there's thousands of genders when as a matter of fact there's only two. We've got. Well, I won't even get started in that. I don't want to get started on a high horse in a soapbox all night. But you get the idea. Now, we're basically on the do not approach or do not visit list. But now that doesn't mean they can probably give tours. I think that's what the UFOs right now are. They're touring vehicles. They're touring vehicles. They're showing that. And down here are the domestic humans in their natural habitats. Make sure you stay in the ship. Don't approach them. Have nothing to do with them. Now.
This next video comes to us from a TikTok account known as Voided One, and is one of the most unsettling and heart-stopping videos that you will see in quite a long time, guaranteed. A woman named Odette Morales is riding around in the irrigation river channels in their local town to relax and cool off on a hot summer day along with her friends. In the video, we can hear a crowd of fellow riders screaming with joy while riding the smooth but exciting ride. But as you will soon see, this fun boating trip soon turns into an absolute nightmare in broad daylight.
Ooh. There's something in the water. Water ghost.
Odette's ride through the water is going well when all of a sudden we can see what looks to be a man swimming or floating closer and closer to Odette's boat ride before she eventually ends the video, more than likely so startled by what she just saw that she had to stop filming. It is worth noting that about 5 years prior to this video's upload date, a man allegedly died in this exact same canal as a result of drowning. So it begs the question, is this the spirit of the man coming back to haunt, or maybe just to warn off other potential riders? It looks like that may be the case.
It might. Or it might be CGI.
A TikTok user named Foul Outdoors posted a video to his account on November 6th, 2023, in which he is seen sitting in the middle of a forest and talking to the camera about a strange noise that he is hearing. He says that he was out in the forest in order to hunt some deer to provide some food for his family. All was going quite well until he heard the noise in question, which freaked him out quite a bit, and for good reason. Have a listen.
Hey guys. Well, I'm about a mile from the gifting rock right now. Starting to get dusk. It's about 35 degrees out.
Ooh.
And I want you to listen to what I'm listening to out here. I want you to hear this. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can hear a little better. Just a minute.
Ooh.
Like I said, I'm quite a long ways away from the gifting rock. So why are we hearing that out here? A mile away.
A lot of people in the comments seem to think that this is the horrifying noise of Bigfoot screaming.
Yeah, that's a big
Sadly, we never once get to see exactly what is making that terrifyingly shrill sound.
Well, there are times when you don't want to know. There are times when you don't want to know where they are. Because there are some Bigfoot or Sasquatch, particularly the males, that are highly territorial. and they will chase you from the woods. Now that's a Sasquatch. That is a Sasquatch.
But it definitely doesn't sound like any human or animal we know. So what do you guys think? Is it possible that this guy was in the forest with Bigfoot himself?
Yep, you are.
If that's the case, why was Bigfoot making such a horrible noise? Was he in pain or was something else going on? Be sure to let me know all of your theories in the comments below.
Was he in pain? I don't think so. I think that's a mating cry. You know, like all animals, I think Bigfoot has his own mating cry.
This next video comes to us from the wildly popular Ghost subreddit and was posted just a few days ago. The video in question shows what appears to be an ordinary forest at night, but in just a few moments, this seemingly innocent video turns into something sinister.
You got something crawling on something. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Ooh. I walk on 4 legs and they can stand on 2 legs. What is this?
The tree can be seen constantly moving by itself throughout the entire duration of the video. It doesn't appear to be a windy night or anything either. The tree just kind of moves randomly, which is obviously quite jarring. But the real terror of the video is the monkeys in the footage that don't appear to look like ordinary monkeys whatsoever.
No.
Instead, they look way too humanoid. For instance, check out this part where one of them stands upright and walks in a strange manner. So what in the world could these odd little creatures be? Who knows? This is easily one of the strangest videos that I've come across in quite some time, so I'm curious to hear if you guys can make out what's going on in the footage, and if you know what these strange monkey creatures are as well. Be sure to let me know in the comments below.
Pygmies? I don't know.
A user named TrainsLord posted the following clip to the Ghost subreddit. The uploader explains that he and his friend recorded this video a couple of years ago while they were high and never really looked at it afterward. He says that he was randomly scrolling through his photos and videos on his phone very recently and decided that he would finally watch the footage. What he saw terrified him.
Continuum of time. The continuum of time.
Ooh. What do we got here?
Did you see it?
Yeah.
If you look just carefully enough, at around the 9-second mark, a terrifying figure can be seen peeking at the camera from behind the door. Who exactly could this be? Sadly, since the figure is only shown very briefly, it's quite difficult to make any clear features out. Let's just hope that these two friends aren't living in a house with an uninvited guest.
Yeah.
The following piece of footage was recorded on September 6, 2022 at 7:52 p.m. in Maury Point, Pacifica, California. The footage in question initially appears to be a beautiful video of the sunset, but in just a few moments, the video's true unsettling nature is about to be revealed.
what do we got here? We got us a UFO here. Disappears. Oh, zoop. Yeah, what is that?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
A mysterious orb-like object can be seen floating around the sky at random before the video eventually ends, leaving us all to wonder what exactly we just saw. A lot of people theorize that the object in question is none other than a UFO, which definitely seems to be a likely explanation, but if it's not a UFO, then what could this possibly be?
It could be a probe.
I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this one, so be sure to let me know your thoughts.
It could be a scout probe. Or it could be an orb. A spirit orb.
This Reddit user was at home just trying to use the bathroom in peace when he got a rude awakening from beyond. Take a look at the footage and be sure to turn your volume up.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, he heard that.
That definitely appears to be some sort of voice that says the uploader's name, and it definitely seems as if whoever said the man's name is coming from somewhere very far away, interestingly. The uploader also wrote, quote, "First, sorry for the mess. Second, I don't know how to make the audio clearer or turn my dog's claws on the hard floor down. So if you know how to do that, then that would be amazing." It doesn't sound like my name in the playback footage, but it sounded like my name. It took me a second to register what I heard because my fiancée was still another 20 minutes away from home. I'm 95% sure it wasn't my dogs, as you can see the one react and it doesn't sound like their whines. What do you think? End quote. If you have any theories as to what was going on in this video, please feel free to leave a comment below, because this is quite eerie indeed.
It is eerie.
I wouldn't want to hear my name called by an unknown entity next time I go to the bathroom.
Me neither. Me neither. Ooh.
In this YouTube video posted by a channel known as Rockline Do Not Cross, on June 16th, 2012, a group of friends are driving around late at night in France, just trying to enjoy their night when they see something utterly startling. The footage initially appears to be relatively normal in nature, but that all changes within the blink of an eye. Take a look at the footage and see for yourself.
Et alors, super saxo chrono. Super saxo chrono. Oh, le trottoir. Ça marche.
Ça
a
c'est
la
la
puissance.
caméra.
Et on va faire...
Steady.
Mec, c'est pas
Can you not do this to that?
Quoi? Mec, c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi? Oh putain, attends, fais demi-tour. Mais t'es malade? Oh putain, attends, oh, mais ça se trouve, c'est quelqu'un.
Okay.
Ça se trouve, c'est quelqu'un. Waouh. C'est quoi ça? Non. Eh, mais elle est psychopathe, la gonzesse. Attends. Elle était dans le virage, elle. Ah, elle était là. Oh, mais c'est pas. Ouais, elle est dans le chemin. Vas-y, viens, on va voir. Non, on va voir. Vas-y, viens, on va voir. Vas-y.
As they drive down the road in the middle of the night, they see a woman wearing a white dress standing on the road, which causes them to get extremely scared and they then panic.
Okay.
They then decide to turn the car around a moment later to see if the woman needs help, presumably. But when they turn around, they discover that the woman is no longer there and has seemingly vanished into thin air. Could this be the ghost of a woman who passed away on this very spot?
Maybe.
Or was it a hoax? To this day, this odd mystery has not been solved, and it's probably never going to be solved either.
I don't know. That's a hoax. That's one hell of a hoax. I think they caught a ghost.
Sometimes the most terrifying things happen when we least expect them.
Yeah.
And that was 10 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Alright. And hey, I stayed awake, guys. It's a miracle. Hell has frozen over. I actually stayed awake through one of these. Wow. See if we got anybody in the chat. Nope. Nobody in the chat yet, but that's okay. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, here. I'll be Jeff White. Okay. Ah. Good night. Good night, Dad.
I'll see you in the morning.
In the morning.
You sleep well.
You too. Stay warm.
I'll try. Safe. Coffee's ready to go, so if you get it before I do,
Will do.
burn it.
Fan off. Alright, guys. Well, alright. That's one Sir Spooks video done. I watched the other one, but I don't think I haven't put this on one of my reaction videos. So let's watch the 5 scary videos you can't watch at 3 a.m. That's 11:37, so we're good. All right, you guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, away we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. I have a goal of reaching 1 million subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you could help me get there. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
Like I said, once again, congrats to my friend Wolf for reaching 500 subscribers.
A lot of the posts that get uploaded to the immensely popular Ghost subreddit get a handful of likes here and there, with people commenting on them with their various opinions and theories. But this post that you're about to see, uploaded by the user Unicorn Onesie, has amassed an absolutely staggering 13,000 likes since its upload just 6 days ago at the time of writing this. Just by the sound of that alone, it's bound to be one of the creepier videos you'll see on there. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. But before we do that, let's read the bit of context that the uploader left behind for us to read. He says, quote, "I live in a gated condo in a very quiet part of town. Barely any movement past 9 p.m. This time of the year there's maybe 6 apartments occupied, as all the rest are used for summer holidays. My apartment is on the ground floor and my only direct neighbors are not there. Hardly anyone walks on the back during the night. I'm currently away from home for work, and when the cleaner went there yesterday, I asked her to set up the camera just for security. Video was about 2 or 3 hours after she left, just after sunset, like something that went to examine the new item on the dresser. Since then, there's been countless videos of smoke and strange sounds like bangs and others that sound like voices. Mostly late at night when the condo is supposed to be dead silent. By the way all the doors and windows are locked, nothing was left open. I wanted to attach the whole thing, but I'm still learning how to use Reddit. I really need your input as I'm terrified of going back home now." End quote.
Ooh. Whoa. Now that's a mist.
The security camera video was certainly quite interesting. What in the world is causing that plume of smoke to roll into this person's place? If this is some kind of paranormal entity, then it's not like most ones, that's for sure. What do you think could possibly be going on here? Do you think that a paranormal spirit is to blame here? If so, what do you think about the big plumes of smoke? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, pop quiz time. What's this ad read going to...
I don't care, because we're not going to watch. You want to watch this? You want to watch the commercial for this? You can watch the one that I'm not reacting to. You can watch the original video, okay? There we go.
This TikTok user named Dotsy Adam was just enjoying his stay, relaxing and hanging around when he noticed something absolutely terrifying going on across the street from him that left him petrified. He explains that the house opposite his mom's is empty and has been up for sale for 6 months. However, it seems like it won't be getting sold anytime soon if the potential new homeowners see the following clip.
Ooh.
As you can see, there's clearly something inside the house, almost looking like a ghost girl, but we obviously can't be sure. Is it just a girl standing there in a strangely eerie manner, or are we actually dealing with the paranormal? Of course, there are lots of possible different theories here, so I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that this was just a random person in the window, or was this a creepy paranormal entity that was roaming around? Either way, I pray for the person who moves into this place next.
We'll say, we're supposed to be abandoned, probably a ghost.
If you've seen tons of science fiction movies involving aliens and UFOs, then you know that the UFOs in movies are almost always depicted as being extremely loud, ear-piercing vehicles that make you have to cover your ears. But maybe that's not how it actually is in real life, as this video that was posted to Reddit seemingly suggests. Uploaded to the Alien subreddit by username Static Bang, the footage in question was filmed all the way back in 2008 in Houston, Texas, in a man's backyard in the middle of the day. The video in question is quite baffling, so let's have a look and see what's going on here.
Yeah. Looks like there's some rotating lights on the bottom. And a 99 camera. Yeah.
As you can see, the UFO in question is clearly hovering around the man's backyard for a good long while, but oddly enough, the UFO is not making any sound whatsoever, a stark contrast from what the movies try to convince us of. If this video is real, then it certainly seems as though UFOs are not nearly as loud as one would have thought. In a way, this makes them so much creepier because if a UFO landed right behind you, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. Think about that when you go to bed tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This next video was published to YouTube on August 8th, 2020 by a channel known as jbish26 and shows some seriously frightening and unsettling stuff that was captured on a Wise camera. In the description of the post, the uploader says that at the time of this video's recording, he was on vacation for 4 days in Oregon when he suddenly got this alert on his phone, saying that there was something detected on his camera. This is what the camera captured.
Oh.
I cannot even begin to imagine just how utterly terrified I would be upon checking my home security camera and seeing that on the footage. If you look carefully, in the footage you can make out what appears to be some sort of paranormal entity peeking around the room, seemingly trying to hide from the camera. The video eventually abruptly ends, leaving us all to wonder what in the world we just saw and whether or not the thing we saw was a ghost or not. Either way, I'm genuinely curious as to what this homeowner did upon arriving back home from his trip. Let's hope that today he's doing a lot better and hopefully he moved into a new house.
All of a sudden, it flashes on that. He could have turned the light on with a smartphone. I don't know.
A TikTok video that was published on October 22nd, 2023 by a user by the name of Magical Poltergeist posted home security camera footage to his account that's sure to make you lose a bit of sleep tonight. In the footage, we watch as the uploader's wife sleepwalks down into the kitchen late at night. Kind of weird, but it's nothing out of the ordinary, right? Sleepwalking happens a lot to a ton of people. But as you're about to see, this is no ordinary sleepwalking incident, not even remotely. Take a look at what happens when the woman takes a seat at one of the kitchen chairs right about here.
Whoa. That's interesting. She's moving that with her mind or something?
3 chairs can be seen moving randomly before an ominous shadow can be seen looming in the background.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not all. A couple of seconds later, and the woman is in for even more terrifying encounters with the unknown.
Whoa. Something moving toward her. The dark shadow. Ooh. Hi.
At one point, something on the table moves right toward her abruptly, before a few seconds later, one of the doors in the house slams shut as the woman continues to sit down in the chair. I cannot begin to imagine how terrified this woman must have been upon waking up properly later on, only for her husband to show her this utterly bone-chilling piece of footage. How could you go about your day with the knowledge that you were so openly exposed to something so terrifying? Was this woman really sitting down with paranormal entities? Be sure to leave your theories in the comments below.
That was creepy right there.
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Whoa.
And once again, a big thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Click my link in the description or scan my QR code to get insane bonuses available only via my link.
Oh man. Now that last one, that one was kind of creepy. If that was a hoax, if that was a made-up hoax, that was one hell of a hoax. That was one hell of a hoax. I will give him that. I don't think it was, though. And I don't know where he got the footage for this, but that in itself is kind of creepy. All right, we did Sir Spooks. All right, let's do some King Frostmare, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Why don't we do the scariest police videos ever captured by officers? Part 1. All right. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Find this. Hey, there's the king of creepy himself.
Hello guys, now it's time to take a look at some police cam footage that has been recorded from all around the world. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
This guy never
The following video was captured by CCTV camera inside the entrance area of a police station. And based on several officers, they state to have seen some mist-like apparitions outside the glass door for several minutes before the following unfolded.
Whoa, hello.
It was impossible for this to have been caused by a wind breeze, and some of them are pretty certain that something from another realm has opened that door. Could it be that an actual ghost was ripping open the door of the police station?
Probably.
Or how else can we explain this?
Ooh. Ooh. Just hoping. Oh, yeah.
This was captured by another security officer who seems to be part of a pretty ghostly encounter. Apparently, the man stated that he was talking to a person at the time.
Who is he talking to?
He can see it, but she can't.
Dispatch to 329.
329, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a lady. I saw her walking by the store, and she said she's looking for Mr. Griffin. Her name is Miss Abigail.
Oh!
Did you say Miss Abigail?
Yes, ma'am. She says she wants to see Mr. Griffin, and I told her that the canvas is closed, that she should come tomorrow morning, and she might see Mr. Griffin.
Are you sure you're saying Miss Abigail? Like, she's been passed on for 2 years now.
Come again with that, please?
Miss Abigail is she died 2 years ago.
Ooh!
You mean you can't see the person I'm talking to?
No, there's nobody in front of you at all.
Oh!
It turned out that the officer might have indeed been talking to a deceased person who was looking for somebody, maybe to deliver them one last message. The man swears to have seen this lady, and it is believed that this is one of the many mysterious encounters that have been documented at this station over the years.
Ooh. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that is just... I don't care what people like Arctic say, or Chills, or anybody else who might think, I don't think this was made up. I don't think this was made up. I strongly believe that there are people who can see things that we can't. You know, just like our pets can see stuff we can't. I think there are people who can definitely see things we can't. And you know, they can see things, but we can't see them on the camera. And then sometimes it's vice versa. We can see it on the camera, and they can't see it in front of their own eyes. I don't think this was a hoax. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Oh, my gosh. That's good. That got me good. That's creepy. Ooh. Ooh.
On the last day of 2022, 3 law enforcement officers responded to residents following a tip-off from a neighbor who reported peculiar and disruptive sounds emanating from the premises. During New Year's Eve, a 20-year-old woman named Kamelka was present in the house with a few friends. They engaged in a questionable activity, utilizing a Ouija board with the aim of summoning otherworldly entities related to a family with cannibalistic tendencies and their unfortunate victims. This decision took an unexpected turn when Kamelka abruptly began displaying unpredictable and untamed behavior, ultimately securing herself inside a room. According to her friends, something went drastically wrong, indicating that Kamelka appeared to have come under the influence of a malevolent force, indicating that Kamelka might have become possessed.
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy?
Whoa.
Ja pierdzielę. No, totalnie.
Pierdolę, ja dostałem tylko 5000 zł, kurwa.
Uważaj.
Kamilka! Kamila!
You still want to screw around with the Ouija board, kids? I wouldn't advise it.
Ona jest nad nami u góry, od góry coś widzi. Nie? Drut ma jakiś.
The police was unable to enter the room to get her out of there, so instead they decided to place a ladder from the outside, trying to lift her out of the window towards safety. But it unfolded a bit different than they had anticipated.
Tu jesteś, chodź, misiu. Nie patrz jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź. Chodź tu, kurwo. Chodź tu. Chodź tu, Kamilka. Kamilka, tu też cię widzę. No nie czołgaj się. Kamilka. dziecko cię woła. Kamilka. Wiktoria cię woła.
Apparently, the police was able to get her out of the house, telling her that her daughter was waiting for her. They took her to the local hospital, where she is still in treatment, and not much is known if her loved ones had taken any additional steps to help her with this estranged behavior. Pretty creepy.
That's why you don't mess around with a Ouija board.
This video was supposedly captured by the dashcam of a police officer who was out on patrol this night. It was a regular shift for him up until that point. But that changed rather quickly. The officer notices something strange on the road and then drives straight through it. He felt that something was not right and turned around right after to see if anything was there.
Man, this is blurred. Ooh, what was that?
We can clearly see a mist-like apparition that seemingly seems to float right through the police cruiser. It almost looks like a humanoid form. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reason enough for the policeman to turn around.
And then you see this, thing wandering into the
And
headlights.
then this
that
thing
way.
appears again from the right side of the screen.
Ooh.
Many people are sure that something paranormal was going on in this recording. Was it maybe a spirit on a nightly walk? Or what else could have caused these mist-like figures in your opinion?
Oh,
Pretty mysterious.
I don't know. Good question.
The following incident has been broadcast on a TV station, and apparently a police department was pretty certain that they have come across a ghost which was captured at their department.
Some police officers saw something that freaked them out, and they captured it on camera.
It's an image that some people say appears to be a ghost walking around the police station. Nancy Laughlin has the video and talked to the men who shot it.
It started out as a pretty typical Saturday night. Espanola police officer Carl Romero was on duty, keeping an eye on the surveillance cameras around the station, when he saw something in the sally port.
At first, I thought it was like a podilla, like a fly, a moth, and then I saw the legs and it was a human.
But not a real human.
No, it was just a ghost.
So Romero reported it and told his supervisors. Detectives showed us the camera that captured the image. They say there is no way in or out of the secured area without an open gate and alarm sounding.
You can see it walk through. It walks in the direction of the old transport cages, and there's not really any way for it to get out through there, but it seems to walk right through that.
Detectives say there's no logical explanation for this, not an issue with the lighting or a technical glitch. Turns out there are a lot of ghost stories around here.
A lot of our officers have seen certain things. Some of our officers have felt what appears to be somebody breathing down their neck as they're working on reports in the briefing room.
Cops at the station also report hearing strange noises in the middle of the night and seeing unexplainable images in the lobby area too.
Espanola police tell us as far as they know, this is not an ancient burial ground, and they say the police station has been here since 2006, but no inmates have died here.
But they do say there have been some unsolved murders nearby.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do, actually. I do believe in ghosts.
Do you think that was a ghost?
I do. I do believe it was something. It's hard to say, but yeah, I do believe it was a ghost.
These guys say they're not afraid of it, but it's definitely an image that haunts the officers who work here.
Yeah.
So what do we say? Is it just one of those infamous camera glitches that get recorded ever so often?
It might be.
Or a spider web? Or are we talking about something paranormal indeed?
Might be paranormal, I'd say.
This was another TV report which shows two officers as they were chasing down a speeding car.
Runaway carves across the carriageway.
Somebody's gonna...
And calls it a day. You're neat. Or you should be. There's no one outside, no one behind the wheel, and the van is locked.
Where's it gone?
It's magic.
It's in the back. In the back? You stopped to think he's hiding in the back. There's no one in the driver or passenger seat.
To their surprise, the car was completely empty and apparently locked. So
Whoa.
either the driver was hiding somewhere really clever, or what else could have unfolded here?
Good question.
This was supposedly captured by a patrolling officer in the area. What had caused him to take a closer look at this house is unfortunately unknown.
422. This place definitely gives out some creepy vibes.
Ooh. Shadow figure on the wall.
I keep seeing shadows walking by. What the?
Now, this could either be some creepy editing, or we are looking at a shadow person. What that creepy laughing means, though, I couldn't say.
Yeah, look at that. Shadow figure. Man, this goes by fast.
Now we are looking at an infamous ghost video which was captured in an old hotel. Chances are that you are familiar with this case. The story goes that security was called to check up on a noise complaint coming from room 209. The scary thing is that nobody should have been checked into that room though.
That's right, I forgot about this. Sir Spooks actually had a video on this. This was creepy as hell, guys.
And the following are the recordings of the CCTV cameras mounted in the hallways.
John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John?
Whoa.
There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct? John, just wait. We're gonna get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's gonna enter the room real quick, just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one.
There goes a mist.
John? John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind.
It was like, nope, not me.
No one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and
Ooh.
Man, that's scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
I'm officially freaked out now.
To
Yeah.
everybody's surprise, nobody was found in the room, and besides
be
the ripped
too.
up carpet, it left the guard in an extreme state of shock after returning home. To this day, they are certain that something paranormal has unfolded here. I mean, what else could have explained these bone-chilling screams? But another unsettling fact is the ghostly entity seemingly leaving the room shortly after the guard enters. Could this be proof that an actual ghost was ravaging through this hotel room? Many think that this is exactly what we are seeing here.
Mm-hmm. They're right there. Right there. Ooh.
Now we delve into a spine-chilling...
Sorry, King Frostmare. I remember that. I remember seeing that. The Spooks had a video on that. That was terrifying. John went in and everything was disheveled, rearranged, uprooted. The shower was running, the carpet was uprooted, ripped up. Yeah. That's a powerful entity. That's a powerful paranormal force right there. Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely be one of the guys be going, nope, not me. I'm staying out there. I'm staying out of there. Oh man.
Now we delve into a spine-chilling incident that took place on November 22nd. Two brave policemen were called to investigate a house after the owner suspected a break-in. This house was used as an Airbnb and occasionally rented out by the owner, but there were no guests that night. So let's uncover the unsettling events that unfolded during this search, all captured on the body cams worn by the officers.
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
Alright, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any, like, pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Alright. Just stay here, man.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Police. Anyone inside?
Nope.
I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs.
Glitch.
Police.
I mean,
anyone inside, make yourself known.
Whoa. Do you like commend these officers? Glitch. That means he encountered something paranormal. commend this officer. He's incredible. I am really impressed that he's not going, fuck this, I'm out.
Upstairs clear? Yeah, we're good.
As the officers ventured inside, something strange caught their attention. All the closets appeared empty. The video's description clarified that the homeowner leaves them bare to prevent any potential guests from stealing personal items. But is there something more to this story? One thing viewers noticed is that the officers chose not to turn on the lights. And believe it or not, this is a common practice. Seconds can make all the difference between life and death for the officers. But as they searched, something really weird happened. The doors seemed to open by themselves when one of the officers went upstairs. And then the unmistakable sound of footsteps echoed closely behind him.
Yeah.
What could possibly explain these eerie occurrences? Could it be the presence of something paranormal, a ghost, or something else entirely?
Well, it's paranormal because if you do that to an armed cop, you risk getting your head blown off, or you risk getting shot at. Because if they hear a type of fast running like that, they'll consider that an aggressive act, and they will protect themselves. Now I commend these cops and how cool they were. First door that I saw opening by itself, if I was investigating that house, I'd be going, nope, not me.
And now we are taking another look at the infamous body cam footage that was captured by the police as well as the cleaning crew as they were investigating the Watts family home in which Chris Watts' wife Shanann had been deceased. The team was actually coming across several EVPs and creepy sightings in there. Some people claim that one of the daughters can be seen up the stairs while the search team makes their entrance into the living room. Let's watch that again. I can't say for certain if this is truly an apparition, but it is definitely possible. What do you think?
I don't know.
At this point, we can hear an EVP, which sounds pretty similar to Get Out Alive. Followed by an unknown female voice saying no. Next, the two officers make it into a closet, which on further inspection appears to be a wardrobe in one of the bedrooms. Listen closely as a faint giggle is being captured in the background.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What in the world is that?
Wow. Yes.
Whoa.
Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came from.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It sort of sounds like it.
The two officers clearly heard the laughing child as well, and now we're looking for explanations of where this giggle could have originated from. But of course they had no idea.
Something. I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Sounded like a
It did.
Because all he did was go straight in there. That was strange. Well, we'll make a note of that.
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah, and then he just sort of turned around and looked. But I didn't.
Let's listen to some more EVPs captured in this residence.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
On the following night, neighbors informed the police that the woman had been seen and recorded by CCTV camera entering the house of the Watts family. What is pretty unexplainable though is the fact that she apparently has never left the house afterwards. Also, the squad noticed that the lights in the garage had been turned on.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house? Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself known!
Right after that charming introduction, the team makes their way in to investigate what was going on in this house. They split up to cover more ground. While exploring, they capture several inexplicable occurrences. The next we see is that members of the squad are making their way upstairs to check for anybody in the building. Some viewers claim that they see a figure peeking out behind one of the policemen. Let me know if you see anything. Possibly the shadow of Bella. While this officer is guarding the dining area, a shadow seems to have moved quickly from the right to the left. Other viewers also state that they could see a shadow on the chair and unusual activity on the right. What's your opinion?
That the house is haunted.
It appears that the man also saw something, but who knows?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, those were some creepy videos. Alright. Alright, alright, now that we've done that, let's do the scariest police videos ever captured by officers part 2. You guys ready? I know I am. So without further ado, away we go.
Hello guys, time to take another look at some scary videos filmed by officers. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty. This video was captured by an officer who's patrolling an office building at night. He and his colleagues have heard and seen many creepy things in the hallways in the past. And whenever there's something mysterious going on, they start documenting it. Tonight was no exception. The man states that he initially heard someone talking, and the noises were stemming from the elevator area.
Ooh. That's a hand.
Tengan miedo. Tengan miedo. ¿Qué quieres ahí?
Ooh.
The man finds no trace of whatever was lurking from behind the elevator wall. But if we take another look at it, it becomes evident that a strange-looking piece of cloth or black shadow seems to be waving towards the man.
Yeah, what? That looks more like a hand.
He is sure that this was something paranormal, and if nobody was pranking him here, maybe he's right. The following was captured by an officer on patrol who was called to this newly built residence because someone was suspecting a break-in. However, they found out that the owners were not home at the time and that nobody else had entered the premises.
At least I know I'm not crazy. Because there's definitely somebody standing right there. Tell me how nuts.
No, you're not nuts, dude.
And now they're back. You see it?
And the door opens. Whoa.
Tell me I'm crazy. That's the creepiest I've ever seen in my life.
No, you're not crazy,
Absolutely
dude.
not.
You're not crazy,
It's still being
dude.
speculated as of what was going on here exactly. If this was just a trick of the eye, or if somebody was hiding so well that even the police couldn't find them. Either that, or we were seeing some ghostly activity here. And now let's hear a quick word from our fantastic sponsor, Exter, the innovators.
You can look at that when I'm not reacting.
Amazing offer. What are you waiting for? Now to another pretty spooky capture, which was captured by Oscar, who's working as security staff in an old factory. It all started with him seeing strange shadow silhouettes at night, and at this particular one, he saw these things again, which is when he started documenting it.
Board ship by myself at night. Ooh. Ooh. I'm behind.
It is uncertain what exactly this black shadow is that our guard is seeing here, but he swears that other people can see her too during the day, and that she even moves around ever so often, making him believe that this shadow being is bound to the storage facility. But who can say? The following case was unfolding in a food court in the midst of night at a closed mall. One of the officers was apparently picking up the sounds of a crying girl from one of the cameras which was situated about the dining area. Then, as one of the patrolling officers is called over to check, he in fact discovers a little girl. However, the girl seems only visible to him. He asks her what she's doing there, to which she answers that she's looking for her mother.
There's something behind it. I don't see anything.
He continues to talk to her for a few moments,
So
and
he's
then
talking
leaves
to
the
someone we
area to
can't
pass
see,
on
but
the
he can.
report.
Oh.
You can tell that he seems a bit on edge. Especially when his colleagues tell him that nobody was there with him. Very creepy for sure. The following video was uploaded to the official channel of Policía Nacional de Ecuador, and it stems from a CCTV camera which was situated in the parking garage of one of their local police stations. It starts with one of their security personnel parking the car, then locking it and exiting the parking garage to start his shift. However, something strange will happen next.
It's moving. What in the world?
very powerful force seems to push the car forward. Without the keys in the ignition, this of course is a very hard thing to do. Many officers are telling stories about eerie encounters they've experienced down there by themselves.
Ooh.
So, is it possible that something otherworldly was going on here?
I find anything suspicious. Ooh. That's weird. That is very weird.
The following material shows a team of police officers from Brazil who were called to an abandoned school. Apparently, there were some extremely loud noises, and neighbors suspected some intruders in there.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano. Que é isso, mano? Mano, não tem nada. Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Bora, mano. Deus me livre, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano.
Ooh.
It's not a surprise that the squad ran in fear, as they could not explain this strange phenomenon, as they had witnessed the door slamming with a considerate amount of force, although nobody was even in this old building except them.
That's them going, nope, not me.
Another unsolved case to this day. Was it a ghost?
Might be. Was it Bigfoot? Oh.
Now to another pretty chilling case that has been recorded by a police officer. He and a colleague were called to a local forest as a hiker heard some extremely scary noises. They thought at first that a wild animal got loose, but after listening to the screams, they weren't so sure anymore.
Absolute.
Wow, he sounds close.
Now, could this have been the infamous Bigfoot, or maybe just a mountain lion, deer, or bear?
I don't know, sounds like Bigfoot.
The next video was shared by two officers from Argentina who were working security that night. They were checking the different security cameras that were mounted around the premises. Apparently, there had been a terrifying incident unfolding the night before, and the two officers were hoping that one of the cameras might have captured this incident. At first, it appeared that they weren't in luck, but eventually came across a really spooky sight.
Somebody. Talking. Oh. What the hell?
Ajá. Se fue. Para que se veamos cuando sigamos. Para que vean de que no. Si alguien puede ver que se va, no se va. Y ahí lo entramos buscando. Ahí se ve como una calavera. Aparece, ajá. Y desapareció. Desapareció.
Wow.
Se aparece como una calavera.
Whoa, what in
We can see a person that seems to be smoking something.
Yeah.
However, the flames are just so massive and the whole encounter just doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
but what's even more is the woman suddenly just disappearing into thin air.
Whoa.
Not to be seen again.
Yeah, that is creepy.
And then, based on many comments, the lingering smoke seems to be forming the shape of a skull. How eerie.
Yeah.
It is unclear what exactly had transpired here, but it left the officers extremely unsettled.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, I probably would have been left unsettled too.
The next video was a submission and was supposedly filmed by the dashcam of a police cruiser. The officer on patrol was Ben Malik. Didn't expect to see anything extraordinary that night. However, this should change rather quickly. After driving for a while, the officer notices a strange person in the left side of the road, and it seemed that they had started a fire. Of course, this was more than reason enough to pull over for him.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah, this.
Based on his reports, the woman seemed to have a burning face, which the man could not explain in the slightest. And this is another case for which most people simply don't have an answer for. The man believes that the woman was performing a ritual of some sorts, and it is stated that he arrested the mysterious woman shortly after. Who knows what exactly this dashcam had recorded here? What do you think was going on?
I don't know, that was creepy.
Now a recording from an officer that was patrolling the wing of an older airport, which supposedly was completely abandoned at the time. He wasn't the first person to have seen and heard really odd things going on there, especially the washroom areas were notorious for inexplicable noises. Tonight he documented these weird happenings.
Aquí, en este pasillo, hay un baño. En este pasillo hay un baño. Hay un baño de mujeres. En este pasillo hay un baño de mujeres. A esta hora hay un fantasma juguetón que juega con las llaves de lavamanos. Ahí está. Este es el baño. Ese es el baño. Y como ustedes se pueden dar cuenta, están las luces apagadas. Ay, qué miedo. No hay nadie. No hay nadie, no hay nadie, no hay un alma aquí abajo. No tiene por qué haberla. Y en este baño menos. Sin embargo, allí está el fantasma jugando con la llave del agua. Es obviamente una mujer, bueno, a menos que sea. Me voy a acercar poco a poco.
Oh, I hear it.
Se prenden las luces por mi presencia. ¿Sí ven? Se paró. Se quedó quieto. Dale pues. Sigue jugando. ¿Por qué te para? Mira.
Hola. Hola, hola. ¿Estás acá? ¿Dónde estás? Se prenden las luces. ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? otra prueba. Ay, marica.
It appears that this spirit seems to be pretty smart, even responding to our guard here and proving him wrong. Maybe there's a reason for its presence. Some say it wants to be noticed. Could this be? Whatever the answer, it's pretty eerie. This infamous video is known to many as the Ghost Car. A mysterious driver who was trying to escape police that night vanished into thin air.
This mysterious driver tricks cops into thinking he's about to pull over, then all hell breaks loose. The officers watching this tape get only a quick glimpse of the man behind the wheel. It's the last look they'll get. For a moment, it appears as if the driver and his car have disappeared into thin air. But in the blink of an eye, the driver comes into view again. This time, he tries to outrun the police rather than just vanish. His moves are still baffling to the police as he swerves all over the road, driving like a man possessed. And just when he's really thrown the cops for a loop, he gets back on a straightaway, showing off a seemingly supernatural speed.
Whoa. Got the Wraith on camera, ladies and gentlemen. Without the Dodge Turbo Interceptor.
In just a moment, he's going to make a turn into the Twilight Zone. Watch. The fence at the end means no way out, or does it?
To this day, it's still unexplained how this car could make it through this wire fence and escape the police cruisers. Some people claim that the car drove through an opening in the fence that wasn't captured on camera, and that this whole thing is not more than just a hoax. However, this theory has never been proven, and while this could definitely be the case, it remains a ghostly mystery, and one of the most infamous dashcam videos known to man. The following video was recorded by CCTV and captured by security in an old nightclub, as the officer was checking the surveillance after closing hours. And when nobody was supposed to be in the building anymore, they noticed that something was quite amiss. Apparently a child might have made their way into the closed club.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. That's crazy.
Oh, I see. Their legs.
It actually looks like it's walking, doesn't it?
It does.
Now, for the staff, it's without a doubt that this was the statue of a small child, and that this probably must have been a visiting spirit. Of course, we also have to be open to other explanations, like the reflection of some cobwebs, for example. But yet, this is certainly a mysterious capture, whatever the exact reason for this.
That's creepy.
These recordings stem from a young security officer who was working the graveyard shift in a hospital in Chile, and he was responsible for keeping the place safe at night during the ongoing renovations. But he states that human intruders weren't the only thing that he was concerned about. He saw and heard some really inexplicable things during his shifts, and eventually started recording them.
This is the first floor.
Creo que el sonido vino de por acá, me parece.
Hola. Vamos a seguir mejor. Apaga la linterna. Aquí no hay nada. Su madre.
Whoa. That's glass breaking. That's a metal piece of something.
Mejor voy a salir luego de acá. Zoom me está fallando, pero ahí sí. Los pasillos de acá. Los de ahí al fondo. Como pueden ver, aquí está todo normal. Así que vamos a seguir explorando por aquí. A ver si es que encontramos alguna cosa interesante.
Whoa, what was that?
Conchetumare. Conchetumare, ¿no?
Yeah. What I thought. Not a person.
¿Quién está ahí?
Peeking around the corner.
Conche tu madre, pues. ¿Quién está ahí? Conche su madre.
Ooh, that's a door closing. Ooh, there's handprint. Print of some fingers.
¿Quién anda ahí?
That's a long one.
¿Qué hueá fue eso?
Whoa.
There is, without a doubt, some really creepy shadow sightings that nobody has any explanation for. What do you think is going on here?
I think this place is haunted. Whatever they're paying you, buddy, it ain't enough. Whatever they're paying you to be a night guard, it's not enough, buddy. Far from being enough.
The following clip was shared by Maintenance Tunnels, and it was another recording that was captured by the dashcam of a police cruiser. That night, two colleagues were out on patrol, and they weren't expecting anything out of the ordinary at the time. However, at some point, they saw a black object running across the road.
Everyone tell me that. I'm like, look, I've lived in this county since I was 12 years old. Had the farm, daddy's farm. Still got the land, and anybody coming on my property looking for no good, I'm gonna shoot them.
Absolutely. Whoa,
What the?
what was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
Holy!
What was that?
That was on 2 feet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I thought I was seeing things, actually.
Oh my goodness, please tell me we got that on audio, video.
Probably would have almost tagged you if that thing was recording.
You see anything down there?
Yes.
They parked the car and were giving the area this thing appeared in a good look, but of course they could not find anything. Why this video is labeled possible Bigfoot sighting is unknown. Many people state that this looks more like a shadow figure crossing the road. What do you believe though? Is this a paranormal encounter?
That's a good
on my property to look for no good, I'm gonna shoot him.
That's a good question. Wow. Hey, those are some good ones, guys. Because I have to say, you can never go wrong with King Frostmare. You can never go wrong with King Frostmare, and you can never go wrong with your Spooks either. Well, it looks like I've had about 9 views. Let's see. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock here, so I think I'm gonna, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for right now. I might come back and do something else before I go to bed. I don't know. You know that, or I may just go ahead and go on to bed. I'm pretty tired, so. For those of you who stopped to view, thank you for viewing. For those of you who are watching this now that the live stream is over, thank you for watching. Like I said, once I'm done with the live broadcast, links to the original videos will be in the description box below. And yeah, this is the start of my 2023 is the season to be scary series. So that'll be it for right now, guys. And remember, you guys stay safe, you stay awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Then, you guys have a great night. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. All right. I'll see you guys later.